I wanted to do a review. I want to start doing some reviews on baby items that I've used just because why not? So this is the Cloud Baby Bedside Baby Bassinet. I really wanted a bedside sleeper because I didn't have one for my first daughter. So this time I was like, bedside sleeper all the way. I saw that my friend had one. It looked cool. So let's get into it. First, it's kind of raised because my mom bought an extra padding thing inside to make it a little softer because it was really, really firm, this thing. I guess which is what you want. You know, babies are supposed to be on firm surfaces. So that made it a little softer, but not really. If you look at the picture, that baby is on some luxurious fur, wrapped up. I don't know what kind of swaddle that is with that thick blanket, but the baby looks super comfortable and super warm at the same time. So I feel like that's the only way my baby would sleep in here, which she does not sleep in here whatsoever. She slept in here maybe one night for like 2 hours. I co-sleep with her. I have this huge California king bed. And since it's just me and my toddler when she's here, there's lots of room, so the baby kind of has her own side of the bed. I just make sure that she's always on her back. I do want to try to put her in here, but I don't think it's going to work. Honestly, she's almost 3 months, and at 3 months, I plan on putting her into the crib. But I just wanted to do a review on it because for some, maybe it might help someone. So, it has all the things that a bassinet should have, the netting, it's soft. It has this mobile here that doesn't turn or anything. Like, you need a real mobile. Like, you don't even need to put this on, honestly. But if you don't put it on, then there's like a gap here. So I put it on just for completion. So it has some generic sounds, like the loop is really short. Like, it keeps looping maybe every 5 seconds. So you hear the same thing over and over and over for all of them. See, it already looped again. That's the heartbeat. So annoying. So the music on here is not that great. You hold it to turn it off. But I guess it works. Maybe somebody's baby likes it. But I tend to use other things. So it hooks onto your bed. It's all the way. I have a California king bed, and it hooks up all the way on the other side on the other side of the box spring, goes all the way over to the end. Yeah, so it has enough room. It even has extra slack, even though I don't know of too many bigger beds than this, but it has extra anyway. So that was not a problem to worry about if it was going to fit on the bed. You just cannot have like a piece of a side, like extra side of the bed, where it can't hook on. Like, if you're, like, sometimes this part of the bed goes out farther. Sometimes you can like step on it. If it's like that, you're not supposed to use it, but you'll just have to look at your bed and say, hey, can it fit? Don't mind all the pillows in my bed. My daughter sleeps in here, and they really help me for propping up the baby. Like, if I'm breastfeeding her in the middle of the night, I just have to have a pillow just in case, everywhere, just in case I need to prop myself up. So usually this thing looks like this. I have a Snuggle Me, which I love, but this baby doesn't love it as much as my other baby, so anyway. But usually it looks like this. I have things in here, and I'm using it for storage because the baby doesn't want to sleep on it. But if you need some storage in the middle of the night for your baby, you can always put anything you need in here, and it's right at your fingertips. The worst thing is, let me try to do it. The hardest thing is being here and trying to get out the bed. So you'll be holding the baby, and you're trying to get out of bed, and you're just like, oh, okay, let me get out of bed. So that's probably the hardest thing. I also have one of these. I saw a trend on like Instagram or TikTok about making a cart for baby items, and I love it, honestly, because I can just move it around the room. I really don't take it out of here. I really just move it like this, either closer or away from me. But when I give her a bath and I bring her in here to change her or something, it's there and it's great. So this is the Cloud Baby Bedside Baby Bassinet. I mean, I like it for the most part, but my baby doesn't sleep in it, just like most babies don't sleep in their bassinets. So here it is. If anyone wants to buy it, I'll sell it to you. Oh, you can also adjust the height here. It was really easy to set up. I mean, I didn't set it up. My parents set it up. Yeah, they set it up together. So, I mean, I guess it did take 2 people, which is kind of a lot. But it was just the 2 people to lift up the mattress. Everything else was pretty easy. The directions sucked. They weren't like super in depth. They didn't have pictures or anything. It's just a lot of words on some pages. But I mean, we figured it out anyway. So, I mean, and it's also really secure. Like, this thing does not move. Like, sometimes if I have to get up and I have an issue, I'll put my hand here, lift myself up. Never an issue. It's really sturdy, really strong. So that also makes me feel better about the baby. Because sometimes I hold her, not the end of the bed, but not in the middle of the bed either. But I know she can't fall off because this thing is right here. She could fall into that thing, which just gives me reassurance. But either way, she's never had to fall off because I would never let that happen to my baby. But yeah, anyway, if you have any questions about this, let me know.